Hey, Leaving a Legacy family, it's me, Jill. You're Leaving a Legacy Realtor. And I am talking to you today about negotiating repairs. Negotiating the terms for the repairs for my clients is my number one job. So what we'll be talking about today is after the home inspection, pest inspection, roof inspection, HVAC inspection, we will be submitting a request for repairs and begin negotiations on the most important items that need fixing according to all of the inspections. Now, this could be based depending on the condition of your home and the age of your home. It could be a lot of stuff based on what repairs have already been done by the sellers. It could be minimal to nothing. But negotiating those repairs are really important. So usually these are items that could hold up the sale of the property, items that are hazardous or have to do with termites, which could cause short-term damage to the home pretty quickly. So the house may need to be tinted. They may need to go underneath the house and do treatment. And so that is a major focus and why we do all of our reports, do all of our inspections and get all of our reports before we remove the inspection contingency. So just a reminder, the seller is not obligated to make any repairs or give a seller's credit unless the repairs must be made in order for the loan to be approved at the request of the appraiser, not the home inspector. So we come together, we talk about the inspections, and say you want the seller to do, the home needs to be tinted for termites, and it needs to be treated. And that cost is maybe, I'm just gonna call it, let's call it $2,000. And we go to the seller and say, look, we want to repair request for either seller's credit for us to do the work, or we want them to go ahead and do the work and get it out the way. They do have a right to say no, or they can come back and say, well, I'll do half, and the buyer needs to do half, but that's negotiating. Again, this is negotiations. This is where we would be negotiating on the repairs. And so, again, it just depends on the condition of your home. Okay, so now if the appraiser calls out items, the seller must make those repairs immediately. And so the appraiser can go back out and sign off on them. And that will be at the buyer's cost. So that will be at your cost, which is usually much less than what you paid for the first appraisal. Because why? I usually pay for your first appraisal, depending on whether you're doing the loan with me or not. So that's something that I give to my clients who work with me also work with me and allow us to do your loans. So now you should receive a response from the seller's repair request within 48 hours. So, I'm always checking in about that, seeing where we are with that. And then once that's been signed off, we can go on to the next phase. Depending on your specific situation, we may have several requests for repairs forms to sign and negotiate on if they counter our offer. So again, it's negotiation. We could go back and forth until everybody, all parties are happy. So after we agreed upon the repairs, if any, you will go ahead and sign off on the contingency for the removal of the buyer's inspection, which will be sent to you by the transaction coordinator. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Again, remember, the greatest compliment you could pay me is to send me a referral. If you had any questions regarding this video, please give me a call ASAP. I'm always here for you. Thank you now, and I look forward to speaking to you. You guys be good now. You hear?